All right, here we go. We have one of the hottest up-and-coming artists out of LA right now, Blxst. Welcome to VladTV.
What's the deal, Vlad? How you feeling?
I've been hearing your name a while now. Like, you've been pumping out dope songs for a minute now. And I feel like you're one of these artists right now that's on the cusp, that's got songs that people are fucking with, but as soon as that one big hit, people can go back and check out the catalog and realize, how dope you've been for a minute.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree for sure.
Well, it's your first time here. I want to get into the whole story. So you grew up in South Central?
Yeah, South Central on the east side.
Okay, 75th Street.
75th Street.
You talk about it in your music.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
When I think about growing up, I just think about my two friends, Devontae and Quentin. It was just like riding around on bikes, throwing rocks at houses, just doing dumb shit like as a kid. And then as you get older, you just realize certain territories you're not supposed to be in or just stuff like that. But that was early on. And then my mom and my pops had split up. And that's when I moved to the IE around my teenage years too.
Okay, and you said your sister got jumped at one point.
Yeah.
Was that like a really bad situation?
Yeah, it was crazy. At Drew, she went to Drew Middle School. That's, I think that's on Manchester, yeah. She had got jumped, and me being the youngest boy in the family, my mom wasn't having it, so that's when she moved me with my pops out there.
Okay, so basically she felt it was too dangerous for you to be in that area.
Yeah.
Okay, and how many kids was it?
It was two of my older sisters. I got two brothers too. They stay in Sacramento. I didn't really grow up with them.
Okay. Now, 75th Street, that's a Rolling 60s area?
75th Street, nah, this on the east side. So around my area, it was like the Swans, Seven Tray Hustlers.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, I listened to a bunch of your interviews. It seemed like you never really got involved in any of that.
Nah, absolutely not.
Okay, and why is that?
I mean, I just felt like my household was strict to the point where I had a good head on my shoulders and was able to just focus on one thing at a time. And then my grandparents too, they was Jehovah's Witness and they stayed right in the back of us. So we was always, in the right position.
Okay, but did you see things being in that area?
Absolutely. I remember vividly seeing like, damn, I don't want to speak too much, but seeing like a nigga getting shot. I was like 8 years old, seeing somebody getting shot at. He was running towards, it was like a gated apartment complex on the left of us, and somebody shooting from the corner right there, like a Mexican shooting at a black dude. And that was my first time like seeing anything crazy like that. I was on the porch just like, damn, that shit was crazy.
Okay, but it was crazy enough that your mom said, we're taking you out of here and moving you to the Inland Empire. And that was totally different for you.
Yeah, it was a whole different situation. The school system was more strict. But at the same time, my dad was still working in LA. So when I get out of school, I would have to like feed myself and just teach myself, at the end of the day.
Okay. Like at what point did you start getting into music?
I'll say around like 17.
Okay, and you started just on your laptop?
Yeah, just teaching myself how to make beats on YouTube. And really, my two nephews, they recorded a song on their own. So that was my first introduction to it. I didn't even know you can record yourself on a laptop. So I had bought a Rock Band mic and I was just teaching myself like how to record, how to EQ, how to make beats. And I just fell in love with it.
Right, and you're kind of different because you really were into the rapping and the production, the beat making. And originally you were more singing, right?
Yeah, early on I was singing first, but I was shy about my voice. I was rapping too, but I was really singing. And then, I don't know, I just kind of really fell into like a rap pocket more comfortably. And then later on I picked up the singing as my voice developed.
Were you like an R&B singer to begin with?
Absolutely.
Oh, so you were doing love songs and
always been a lover boy for sure.
Then at one point I think you became more of a rapper, but then you went back to kind of singing and rapping eventually. So it was sort of like a full circle kind of situation. Okay, so then around 17, you started going to actual studios.
Yep, fresh out of high school. The homie's sister, she had put me in a big studio. That was my first time like actually being in a real studio.
Okay, and the name Blxst, I guess you put the X in So when you do like Google searches,
Yeah,
it'll
just
come up.
on some branding. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you look it up, I'm the first thing to pop up.